Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if it's your first time joining us here. We've got Beelzemon starting off on your left, opening up with a missed memory boost. It's going to hit 2 EX2 Impmons, which is going to get that trash going. And during that hit, also going to get to play an Impmon from trash thanks to the Beelzemon EX2. So a very, very solid start. Trashing, I think, like 9 cards and getting a search for Beelzemon. Unfortunately, no Iron Marco. But as far as things go, a pretty solid start. 3 memory passed over. My player on the right, also playing purple, going to be bringing in the Bagra Army. Yuamano goes down to set up early, and he's going to play the Choo-Choo-Mon for 4 rather than Digivolving in the back, and we're going to see Choo-Choo-Mon with certainly an unfortunate start, especially with no rookie being built up in the back. They are going to be that 1 turn behind. The 5 trash Impmon combo is going to send Iron Marco, and we're going to see a Death Slinger hit, which is going to give us back the memory, but the blast mode that also gets hit deletes at level 4 or lower, which sends Choo-Choo-Mon underneath the U, giving him the 1 memory and draw. We're just going to pass over turn with an Impmon. And with 1 Impmon gone, we just go in with another Impmon. They're certainly rushing the board. Miss memory boost on that right side. Still no board presence. Going to trash to draw 1. We've set up another Impmon in the back. Not going to be getting that 5 trash combo, but we are still going to be getting the trash off. Impmon swings in, hits a second use, so we're definitely getting set up well for Tamers, but nobody's on the board really to make use of it. We're going to pass over 3 with the Jaeger-Loemon. Going to crack the missed memory boost and go for the Digicross using the Choo-Choo-Mon underneath. Now a little mistake here, it doesn't actually have rush, so it shouldn't be able to attack. A couple of mistakes being made as both of us still just getting used to this deck. Purple, a lot of things you have to think about, and sometimes just basic mistakes. No retaliation on this Jaeger-Loemon, so we are just going to Digivolve for 3 into Veemon. And with the Veemon swinging in and taking itself out, we've got ourselves an Iron Marco, played out from trash for free, and we're just going to pass over with another Koichi. Choo-Choo-Mon, another whiff. There's 2 Choo-Choo-Mons in a row that haven't hit their target. Impmon building up, and we are going to go for the missed memory boost, which is actually just going to be 2 costs because we're going to hit into the Death Slinger, gaining back that memory. And off of the second set of trash on another missed memory boost. Only passing over 1, but he's going to be able to get some of that memory back. Swings into a Beelzemon, which is going to get the save under the U. Gain 1 memory and draw. So 2 to play with now, and he is going to play the Baalmon. Probably could have just Digivolved for 2, realistically. Would have cost him slightly less. And we're going to promote the Impmon here. There's only 3 cards left in deck, so probably a mistake, especially considering we're just going to play the Beelzemon, which is then going to wipe the board. For every 10 cards in trash, delete at level 4, and I believe we've got 30 cards in trash, so that would be a full board clear. And now he doesn't have the board presence, building up the Gazimon in the back. As long as the Beelzemon swings first, then the Impmon should be able to swing for game. And we do have the hybrid in the back, so should be able to go for hybrid for game. Buzzing Fist is going to hit into 1 target, trash the other 2, and then from the trash, going to be playing that Choo-Choo-Mon or some other. Going to go for the Mad Leomon underneath, gain 1 memory and draw. And another Choo-Choo-Mon searching for a target. Still no hits, whipping 3 Choo-Choo-Mon in a single game. Now it's got to figure out a way to get rid of it. We're going to see double trash off of the missed memory boost, but Death the Cannon. When trash from your deck, return it to your hand. The 1 card he was digging for hits the field, and he's going to delete the Impmon, trashing the remainder of my deck. So I'm going to deck out, and that's going to be game 1 going over to Bagra Army. Certainly an overextension with the Impmon. Definitely didn't need to send it out. And we're going to open up with the Koichi this time. Draw one, trash one. I'm going to send the Revive from Darkness to the trash early. And this time we are building up in the back with the rookie. Early Buzzing Fist is going to be able to take the U Amano, as it does have Bagra Army in its traits, but no Bagra Army Digimon to send underneath him, so it is going to be a 2-cost pass over turn. Impmon swings in, just going to trash 2. I'm going to go over the Koichi, and it is going to be able to swing, sort of swing, and it is going to survive the check. Go for Iron Mako for 4. I'm just going to leave that Loemon on the field. Chujumon going to swing in, hits a Koichi. So another draw one and trash one. I'm going to trash a hybrid, and he's going to play a hero. Not looking to get choked out multiple times like he was last time. Loemon going to swing in again. This time hits the 10k, so he's going to die, and we're going to gain the 1 memory. Going to gain or play 3 in order to get searching. Scoop up a Beelzemon, but no second eye to go to the field. We've got that 5 trash Impmon combo coming out on the left-hand side, and we are going to play just another Impmon to flood the board. It's going to go up to 3, and the Gazimon built up in the back. Chuchumon going to swing at security again. Hits the Beelzemon this time, and this time we will get the save. So 4 memory to play with. We go to Madleomon in the back for 2. And the Devimon. No tamers to add to hand, but he does get to trash 1 purple Digimon. I'm going to send the Gazimon to trash, and then bottom deck the remaining 2 cards. Impmon comes out, swings, hits the Sandbirdmon. Going to trash 3, delete the level 4 or lower thanks to the Blastmon hit. Swing again. Plenty of trash. And a pretty decent Impmon rush for game 2. Ties up the score. So this round does have a couple of misplays towards the end. Unfortunately, just because we had to keep getting up, kind of lost where we were with some of the effects, and still just a little bit of unfamiliarity with the deck. Baalmon stack being built up very, very quick. Impmon going to swing in. 2 very different styles of play. This right side Bagra Army building up. I think this is actually the first time we've seen the deck in action since the Baalmon and Beelzemon have been added to it. It's pretty much finished now until BT11 hits. Anything to add would be the Devimon for a little bit more aggression and redraw. But otherwise, functionally very similar to the deck profile that came out, which will be in the cards if you want to see what that deck looked like before we added in the Baalmon and Beelzemon. Speaking of Beelzemon, both of us going tall with the stack. Chumon going to swing in, is going to die, and the Uamano going to be giving us the game 1 memory and draw. It's going to go into a Minervamon. Did want to go to the Blastmon, but the Blastmon is only an on-play effect, so an expensive Digivolve for nothing. Would rather go into the Minervamon. Minervamon very, very strong in this matchup. For if I'm playing Digimon by effects, just playing Digimon anyway, she can get the board to flood out in response. Gonna go for the Miss Memory Boost to trash to draw 1, and we are gonna see a couple of hits. EX2 Impmon is then gonna give us the Deathslinger. He technically could have interrupted if he wanted to with the Madleomon, because we did draw off of the Missed Memory Boost. But it's probably better that he didn't, because we were actually trying to get rid of a Blast Mode from our hand, and if he forced us to trash the same number of cards we'd drawn, then we would have been able to put the Blast Mode into trash for free. Which means when the Beelzemon swung, we would have been able to go for an Iron Mako to then really start just applying extra pressure. Speaking of Iron Mako, we're going to play a second one down. And the Minervamon can actually trade with the Beelzemon. Gonna go for Gazimon X Antibody in the back, play down a Matt Ishida. Digivolve for 2, so now we're at that 0 memory. It's gonna swing at 11, you're gonna kill off both of them. So on deletion, going to play the Mad Leomon. Is it going to Digicross to give it any source? It just wants the body on the board. Going to gain the memory back from that freshly played map, but he is going to lose that memory to the Koichi stack going down. Going to play a new U, which passes over for 3. Maximum memory efficiency, and we're going to swing in once again. Trash 2 off of the deletion, and we are going to get to play an Impmon from our trash. Thanks to hitting the EX2 Beelzemon, we're going to play the BT6 one, which will let us trash 1 to get the blast mode in trash, and take the Warp Digivolution Beelzemon out. The BT2 Beelzemon will delete the level 4, which is going to lose us some memory thanks to the save, and it is going to Warp Digivolve. This is one of the mistakes. It shouldn't have been able to attack because it wasn't Impmon that was played this turn. Therefore, the stack wouldn't be able to swing into the blast mode. And once again, we did also miss the Digivolution cost, so that missed memory boost shouldn't have been able to be played. Which once again lets us play the EX2 Impmon. So a couple of mistakes towards the end of this game. I don't think they would have mattered too much, just down to momentum. They're certainly unfortunate. Still getting used to the Beelzemon blast mode. Speaking of blast, we're going to have to see Blastmon come down. It's going to reduce the cost for 3, putting us over to 2 memory, but it does have Blitz, which is going to swing at security. The main thing here is when swinging with the blast, with the Beelzemon, it would go into blast mode anyway, which would stop it from deleting. But yeah, a couple of weird interactions at the end there. But I hope you guys enjoyed the purple matchup. We'll be back with more games next time.